Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Lizzie. I forgot to pay my mom this month, so I'm doing it right now. I'm going to text her tonight because I'll forget to tell her. Let me send it to her. Today is my daughter's official birthday. Today is Kara's birthday. Happy birthday, Kara! She's probably confused, like, I just had a birthday, Mommy. Hello, Lizzie. How are you? How you feeling? I know you've been out a few days. She had a wonderful birthday party. I think I showed some pictures and stuff. I showed some stuff on there, some pictures of her birthday, and then she's also on Facebook. So go check the pictures out. Did you guys hear about the Texas floods? Hello, we do. Hello, Duty Bird. I sent you an email. I hope you got it. Happy birthday, little bit. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Get your groove on, little one. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I still got my mommy shirt on. We're still celebrating over here. Yeah, what? Like, it doesn't make any sense that 80 people have passed away from these floods and kids. There's no warning. There was no warning. Let's see what's going on with the floody dudes. TD Jake steps down from being the pastor. Check this out. This is just tune the news. The camping area got it worse. That's what I heard too. There was no warning. It's crazy. It's just rain and raining and raining, and then all of a sudden it starts to flood. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. So TD Jakes has stepped down from being the pastor of the Potter's house. Let's see.
Officially installing his son-in-law, Toure Roberts, and his daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, as co-senior pastors. Earlier this year, Bishop Jakes announcing his stepping down from his role as senior pastor of the Dallas megachurch.
Wow.
Bishop Jakes founded that particular church more than 3 decades ago. He says the leadership change has been in the works for a number of years to embrace a new generation.
Wow. He's stepping down. He's giving it to his daughter.
Hello, Daddy, it's me.
He's stepping down from being a senior pastor. I didn't know. I heard about that earlier, but I guess he's putting it on in there. Eva. Oh, rekindle relationship. What? Who cares? Floods in Texas. What's going on? Death toll of Central Texas flash flood rises to at least 81, officials say. Texas is experiencing a catastrophic flooding. At least 79 people are dead and 41 more are missing. Jesus. Are missing after heavy rain lashed Texas Hill country, with water rescues taking place along the river. The flooding has led to multiple fatalities and urgent boat rescues. Ooh. 850 rescued, is 27 still missing. That was 2 days ago. That's a lot of people. Wow, this is crazy. Woo, look at that. Look at that. Gee whiz. Poor Texas. I don't know where that is in Texas. It's so sad. Where is it? Flooding among the most deadly kinds of weather hazards in the United States, second only to heat. Over the past 10 years, an average of 113 people in the United States have been killed each year by floods, accounting for roughly 1 in 6 weather-related deaths, according to National Weather Services. So what? Jeez. They've been praying for the people. Something about Donald Trump is going to visit Texas on Friday. We wanted to leave a little time. He told reporters on Sunday night, I would have done it today, but we'd just be in their way. Just before 7 p.m. local time, thunderstorms were bringing downpours of 2 or 4 inches of an hour to parts of Central Texas. Cary County, where the flood toll has been highest, it's seen light rain, but the threat of heavy rain continues. This was July 6th. This was yesterday. Wow. That's a lot of people. Look at this. Look at this. We're going to pray for the people for sure. More than 80 people, including 28, are missing. Among the victims were 8-year-old Sarah Marsh and 9-year-old Jane Hunt. That's sad. They were on the Camp Cypress Lake. An urgent search continues for the missing, including 2 campers and 1 counselor.
At present, there's over 400 first responders for more than 20 agencies that are working in Kerr County. We have more than a dozen canine working in and near the river. More than 100 air, water, and ground vehicles are in the field right now working on this search and rescue.
Wow. 27-year-old Julian Ryan died after punching out a window in his family's house. Trailer so he could escape the rising waters. Dang. One woman was rescued after flood waters reached her campsite and swept her 20 miles. Wow. A man in Caryville said he narrowly escaped with his
I
wife
never
and
knew that
dog.
it could do that. I've seen it come up a little bit. I've seen it cover over the hike and bike trail there, but I've never seen it come up any further than that.
Wow, look at the trees and stuff. Forecast warned. Forecasters warned that downpours would continue in areas already devastated by flooding. Wow. Well, guys, I wanted to talk about the floods. So thank you for giving me that moment. Total devastation for Texas and the people affected. We're praying for you guys. Okay. It's where I live, but it's in Cary. I'm not sure how far Cary is from me. I also want to give a special shout out to Danny Robinson for all her help, all her just always looking out. You know, she's a very sweet person, very kind, gentle, and nice. And no matter what Maggot says about Danny, she is absolutely, completely wrong at every level. Danny is a really kind person. She cares. She has a good heart. And that's why her platform continues to grow. And she continues to do a great job for on these YouTube streets, cleaning them up. Sorry, I have to fix my hair right here. This is loosey goosey. I did a hair tutorial once. Yeah, I may have to take this one out. Just take it out and redo it. Yeah, it's not looking right. It's my scissors. Cut, cut, cut. I was going to cut it. The water probably came rushing in the window and got him. Just kind of like just took over. Whoosh. Yeah, I spilled some stuff on my shirt earlier. But I love my mommy shirt. Thank you, guys. Okay, what else do I have down here? Short live. It's going to be about an hour, and then I'll let you guys go. I'm not going to keep you all day. Also, too, let's look at Meghan's new Instagram page. Yeah, and we have already spoken about Maggot earlier, doxing me, telling people where they can go to get my social security number, and also telling people where I live, and so on and so on, and my name. Danny is awesome. Give it up for the Avengers. Give it up for Danny Robinson and the Avengers. She is awesome. She is. She's always looking out. She really is. And that's something that Maggie doesn't have. A friend like Danny, someone that is a true friend, someone that I can actually say that is a really nice, kind person. She really is. She has a really soft spot. And I do admire her. I do. I admire her a lot. I know, Demon Dictator. I'm with you too. I hope those babies are found safe. Just Lord, just let them went to higher ground, you know? Jesus. Because I heard it was a camp for kids. Wasn't there a campground? Yeah, it's pretty sad. Lord, let those babies be found. Give us a miracle. Oh, Lizzie, it's good to see you back. We're going to continue to pray for those that have been affected and those that have lost their lives over this. It's just a tragedy because you don't know. You're in your house, you're thinking you're safe, like that young man, and the water started rising near him and he tried to bust out the window to get out. It's really sad. Let's see. Let me show you guys this. Now, let me know if you've seen this already. I think we have. This is her wine. It says, it's here. Raise a glass to the newest addition to the As Ever family. Our beautiful Napa Valley Rose is now available. Stop lying. It's not available. Still soaking it in, feeling endlessly grateful. Cheers to what's ahead. What's ahead, Meghan? Happy 4th. We know you know how to make a tray. Oh my God. She ain't got nothing better to do. There she go with that jam again. I bet them kids so sick of that jam. There go those dang on flowers. That doesn't even look good. It doesn't. I'm sorry. Ziggy would think it looks good, but she missed me on that one. Where was the meat? Look at the flowers. What's with the flowers? That is so sad, Lizzie. 6 years old. Yeah. Praying for you, Lizzie. Friend of hers passed away. Her and her daughter. Really sad story. I know. I wouldn't put jam on fruit. That just sounds disgusting. I wouldn't put it on cheese. I wouldn't put it on the bread. She just got to be showing that nasty spread she ain't even selling. And why is she advertising it? She ain't got none for sale. Is she in her kitchen? Is this an old video? Look at this runny stuff. That is so nasty. Wow. Megan, you really are boring. And fake. Fake-a-do. Is that your guys' first time seeing that? Yeah, what happened to this? Look how runny that is. She act like she had thousands of jars to sell. She has no jam. She has no biscuits. She has nothing. There's nothing left. Look, you go to As Ever. Look at the fruit tray. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Why is she keeping the stem on the strawberry? What's with the cup? Red, white, and blue, and easy to do. Happy 4th, friends. Us, be safe, have fun. Does that look, did you guys get red, white, and blue? Did you get red, white, and blue? I didn't get that. Did you guys see the red? She said it's red, white, and blue. Hello, Dale. Oh, it is nasty to stick your tongue out. But what? She's just making a fruit tray. What the hell? She act like she's doing something new. Nobody's ever done this before, and it's been elevated. I know. I'm going back to the cupcakes. She didn't make them. I don't think it's real either. I think she wants us to think that she's Martha Stewart #2, and she can't compete with Martha Stewart. Hello, Dale.
Hi, girlfriend.
How you doing?
One day at a time. How are you?
One day at a time. One day at a time.
Did you get over the party yet?
I know it. You know what? It went by so fast. This is the first year I was like really excited about the party. Like I'm excited every year, but this year it was a little different. Like I think I was more excited about it than she was.
Did she like it though?
Yes, she really enjoyed it. She's in there playing with her toys. Yeah.
Now you've got all this new stuff you have to get rid of.
Yes. She's got sand already on the couch. Some kind of sand game.
Oh dear. It's just like stuff everywhere. Plastic this and games and colours and balloons and in the end you think, oh, what's it all about?
Right.
Let's give her a little cake and a cupcake and some nice flowers like Meghan does. Some sprinkles.
Sprinkle dinkle. Mm-hmm.
Some sprinkle dinkles.
Yes. When did we stop having parties?
When do we stop having what?
Birthday parties. Like how long?
Yeah. I had a birthday party. I think my first birthday party was when I was 40. I don't remember having them as a child. We didn't do it. My mother was too poor.
Yeah,
my mother was a narcissist. My mother was a narcissist, so she didn't ever do anything like that. She didn't believe giving to her children. She was all about her. What the hell is Meghan doing? That looks like a pile of dog shit.
Talking about red, white, and blue. Did you get that?
I don't want to eat any of that with her grubby paws on it.
But did you see red, white, and blue in it? I didn't.
I think she's got blueberries.
Yeah,
red berries.
But
where's the white? What's the white?
The white
banana?
Is the red and the cheese.
Oh, the white's the cheese. So blueberries, red strawberries, and watermelon, and some white. I'm waiting for the white. Oh, and some white cheese.
There you go.
Oh dear, I don't think that's very edible. Is that what's that gooey cheese? It's like chewy. It's like rubber.
What kind of cheese is that, guys?
Is that rubber chewy cheese? Halloumi? No, it's not halloumi. Can't be halloumi.
It's creamy.
Creamy. Oh, it looks like dog shit. The whole thing looks like dog shit. I don't know what she's doing.
Look like Swiss cheese. But
I keep sending her lovely messages on her Instagram, and she keeps saying she likes them. I tell her how beautiful she is, and she gets excited. Yeah, I'm her friend. I'm her friend on Instagram.
Oh, I didn't sign up.
Well, you had to sign up really quickly because it was only open for about a minute, and then she shut it down. So I accidentally got in really quick.
You mean the comments? Or are you talking about?
No, to be a subscriber.
Oh, it was only a small window? Why?
Yeah. And then she closed it. She didn't want any subscribers. You can't subscribe. If you wanted to, it's all blocked now. If you want to subscribe, you can't.
Oh, wow. Lucky.
I don't know what it's all about. I think the whole thing's a fantasy. I don't believe any of it anymore. I'm beginning to go off the whole thing. I think she's just a psyop.
Just talking about adding to her family this wine that she doesn't even have in stock. Ricotta. Do you think it's
ricotta? No, that's not ricotta.
No,
is that ricotta? I can't see.
It's like a white, soft cheese, like a spread.
Yeah, I love ricotta cheese. I don't like halloumi. Halloumi's, they fry halloumi in Adelaide.
It doesn't.
You can have fried halloumi.
Oh.
Why do you keep playing it over and over again? I'm getting a headache.
It repeats itself. Okay, look at the cupcakes.
Oh, cupcakes.
There's the cupcakes. Oh, there's her and Harry enjoying them.
There's drunk. That was supposedly their first love night at the Soho house. You can tell she doesn't even like him. She's just snuggling up to him because she knows he's the royal prince, and he's so plastered he doesn't know what he's doing. He's so drunk. Oh dear. And she's just saying, "Oh, I love you," like she's done with 1,000 other guys. That photograph of her snuggling up to men is all over the web. I don't know why she bothers with that one.
Right.
Poor old Harry. I don't know. It's just going to go on and on forever, apparently. They're never going to break up.
No, they're going to try to stay together. Mold ricotta, Carol said. Letitia, that's a hard...
Yeah, moldy. Moldy ricotta.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's living in New York now, and she's living in some apartment in California. Montecito's never mentioned anymore, so we don't. That was a shithole anyway.
Did you
Daggy old place.
the latest on Maggot doxing me?
Honestly, I can't tolerate. Maggie tried to drag me into the whole scenario of, she wanted, because she thought I said something negative about you, and she said, oh. She got so excited. She said, oh, come up, Del, please, Del, come up. I thought, no, I'm not going to give you any material to work with you, Jonda.
I did. So, I remember that, and I was like, what are you talking about? Me and Dell are just fine. Oh, are you guys, what's going on with Dell and Letitia? They're not doing good. Come up, tell me the story.
Oh, I know. She wanted to get right in the thick of it. She thought we were going to have a big old argument and I was going to be her new friend. I thought, no, I don't think so.
Okay, somebody new on her panel so she can help have. This is what she does. She gets people up there and then she starts talking about the people she doesn't like and want you to join in with her.
Yeah.
It's now.
She's getting really short of material. I mean, she can't beat Jag up anymore. So now she's hoping that she can just drag you in and beat you up.
Yes. So she's calling out my last name, my middle name. She's saying my whole full name. And she's saying she has my social security number and where to go get it if you want to go get it. I mean, she's disgusting.
Hi, Isabella. Yeah, no, I was on a live the other day and everybody was rowing and you sort of wanted to get involved in it, but you were busy talking to someone. I forget. You had some lovely lady up talking to her, and we were all arguing on the panel in the chat, and you couldn't get involved in it because you were talking to this lovely lady, and we were talking about the Duchess of Narcissus had had a live up, and she was really abusive. I mean, she abused me a couple of times, so I got fed up with her. She's a bit stupid. I mean, she had Fiona come up. Now, she knew Fiona was drunk, and Fiona was drunk. And so Fiona came up drunk, and she wanted to tell some story. And she started to tell a story, and the Duchess saw Tom Brady come up. Is it Tom Brady? Tom somebody. Anyways, he's quite a big blogger, and he's quite important. And she screamed at the top of her voice in the middle of Fiona talking, hi Tom Brady, screaming, and I thought, you're so fucking rude. I mean, and so Fiona was, Duchess, you really are a bad girl. I mean, she was so drunk she couldn't barely talk. So Duchess just knocked her off. She said, get off, you gotta go, bye.
Why?
And poor old Fiona just went. Oh, because Fiona was too drunk to talk. She only came up because they were talking about drama. I don't know. I got fed up with it. She's abusing everybody, and I got so annoyed with her. She's abusing people left, right, and centre. Oh, she says, oh, I'm so sweet. I'm so nice. I'm so kind. I'm so well-mannered. I'm such a good girl. And then she screams at people.
She's screaming at people?
Wow. Yeah. I think, she's one of these people that pretends to be nice, and then she's on the verge of wanting to have a big argument and a big screaming match with someone so she can get points or clicks or something. I don't know. Oh
my gosh, she does not want to get into no argument with nobody. Don't do that.
No.
It'll stay forever. Well, I don't know.
It goes round and round in circles.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about when I accepted her apology.
Whose apology?
I just feel like Maggie's.
Oh, you can't. Don't accept her apology. She doesn't mean it.
Right. I feel like I dropped the ball. How didn't I see that coming? That this would happen again.
I told you not to go over there. I warned you. I said, don't go over there. And you said, I'm not going over there. I'm not going over there. Next thing I know, you're over there.
Yeah, you the one told me to go.
I told you not to go over there.
Too. It was like, go over there. I want you guys to be friends again.
Oh, I probably said that when I was drunk.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I thought you would be. I thought you could be friends again, but obviously you can't. Not with the things she says to you.
First of all, we were never friends. We were never friends. Friends don't do that. Yeah.
But she's abusive. You could have her up on charge of some of the things she says.
She thinks she keeps talking crazy and talking stuff. She done said the wrong stuff.
You should just say things like, "Oh, you're sounding just like Jag now."
That's what my 4-year-old messed with my livelihood. She's worse than Jag.
Hey, where is Jag now? She seems to have disappeared off the radar. I don't see her anywhere.
Egghead. Look, if you're talking about Maggie, if you're listening,
And another person I'm annoyed with who abused you is Paula M. You were on a live with her, and she kept sucking up to that stupid, drunken, alcoholic Pov, Andrew. And Andrew, what do you think of this? Oh, Andrew, what do you think of that? She must have asked him 14 times. She never once said, "Oh, Letitia, what do you think of this? What's your take on this?" It was always Andrew. I thought, you're so rude. This is a group talking.
Yeah,
I got angry with Paula over that.
I think she kind of knows. I think it's out of mind, out of sight. Sometimes she just.
Did you feel you were being ignored?
Yeah, I saw it, but I was like, oh well, she just really is excited about him being here. That's what I thought.
Well, she should stay away from Andrew because he's a drunk. He abused me. I went on in one of his lives once to say something really nice to him, and he said, "Oh, that Dill Plum." He'd never even met me. I'd never commented. I'd never said a word to him. And he said, "Oh, that Dill Plum, she is a blah, blah, blah." I can't even remember. And I said, "Excuse me, Andrew, what is your problem with me? Whatever it is, I apologize profusely. I really admire your channel. I like it." And then after that, he was on like every 5 minutes. He was up with a live. He was putting lives up. And every time he came up, he was drunk. And then he just disappeared off the web he's been gone for ages. I haven't seen him or heard of him for ages. So I think he must have been to AA. So now he comes on and he's not drunk anymore. He just talks.
Yeah, looked like he probably rehabilitated. So
he's rehabilitated. Yeah, absolutely. I think he is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why Paula likes him so much, because I have to give it to him. He really is quite knowledgeable, and he is very opinionated. So he doesn't hold back.
I don't mind doing a deep dive on some of his videos. I don't know what's going on with what's his name? George the Giant Slayer. I didn't understand his last video. He mixed it with something different.
Was he talking with the other? He usually has a panel on, and they talk about video games and the latest movies and sci-fi and a lot of crap.
Oh no, it wasn't that one.
Was it just him talking about stuff in general?
It felt like it was about Hollywood and stuff.
Yeah, that's it. That's when he gets rambling on about.
I was confused.
Yeah, it's boring. I don't watch any of that. It's boring. We don't know. I don't watch the movies. I don't watch the video games. I don't watch sci-fi. So I don't know. I don't even know what he's talking about. I like it when he talks about himself and his own experience with his father abusing him and all that. Tying him up for a year in the mountains of Greece and all of that. And
yeah,
that's quite interesting. I mean, a guy that survived that is interesting. What's happening with your face? You went away. Now I've got your video. I've got a picture of you. You're doing something with the screen, are you?
No, yeah, I was messing with it a little bit. Yeah.
You're always messing around. You're always pressing buttons.
Okay.
So what do you want to talk about today? What are you talking about today?
I was talking about Meghan a little bit. I wasn't going to stay too long, but just on her Instagram page, and then I was going to do a search and see. Proper Wise Guy is good, but Maybe we'll do him in deep
I
dive.
can't find anything interesting. The twins were on today.
Oh, really? I like to deep dive people's videos.
Yeah. The twins were good. They were
About
rabbiting
nothing.
on about. They had their mother on in the background, and they were rabbiting on about July the 4th and all the sort of posts people have been putting up. I think they were talking a bit about Meghan too. I couldn't make any sense of it. It all seemed they seemed to be swearing. One of them seemed to be drunk, so it was all a bit silly and trite. There's not much happening at the moment. Nothing around. The interesting thing with the Sidley twins is they got sucked in by that stupid Jen. Is it ARHR? Jen.
Yeah.
The one that used to be really fat. She used to be a great big old blimpo, and then she went on this big diet. Now she has a diet channel, and now she said she goes on what's his name? The Tudor guy, HG Tudor. She's always on his channel, and she's always flirting with him and saying how gorgeous she is and how sexy she is, and she wants to have sex with him. And
shut up.
Oh yeah, and then she says she's a victim of her beauty. She seems to have found this new beauty. She used to be like 240 pounds, and now she's still skinny again. And she's also had a nose job, and so now she thinks she's really beautiful, and she says she's a victim of her beauty. She's a cartoon character. And she's always flirting with him, and that God, and that's what. Well, see, when Fiona was on, she said terrible things about sex, and all the YouTubers have been accused her of having sex with Trevor Coult. And poor Trevor's he's in Ireland looking after his mother, and now they're accusing Jen of having sex with Tudor, and it's just so stupid. These people are, countries away. They're half the world away from each other, and they're talking. Yeah. It's getting to be so stupid. Yeah. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to her anyway. That Jen woman, she's crazy, and she tried to merge the what do you call it, the hurricanes, and she said, oh, we're flooded out, we need somewhere to stay. And poor Jen, the twins had her come and stay with them, and so she went to stay with them and with her daughter in California to get away from the floods.
That's what so she went to go stay with the Sidley twins.
Well, she did, and she stayed with them. I think they were made a fool of. They never mention her name now. They never talk about her at all. I think she made a complete fool of them and took advantage. And she was what's that thing? She was trying to get money. She was merching. She had a GoFundMe. Yes, she had a GoFundMe account. Set up a GoFundMe account. Now she's got this stupid account of how to get slim using her diet products.
Girl.
And she took Ozempic. She didn't take diet products. She used Ozempic, but she's lying, and everybody knows it because you don't use that much weight with her stupid diet products. Yeah. They're all rubbish. Oh, I can tell you all sorts of garbage.
Well, this is interesting. Because I had a question. So she didn't used to show her body though.
Who didn't? Jen?
Right.
No, she wouldn't show her body. That's when she's on her big diet, her big Ozempic,
Now she shows herself all the time.
Oh, she thinks she's gorgeous. She's a victim of her beauty. She says everybody loves her and they want to molest her. And she's so gorgeous. And she was a great big fat pig. You should have seen her when she was obese. My goodness. Nobody would want to touch her with a barge pole. And her marriage is broken up too. I don't know whether he's left her because she's got so full of herself. He probably liked her when she was fat. Now he doesn't like her anymore.
Surgery. Susan says she has surgery.
Because the Duchess showed all her fat photos. She said this is what she used to look like. Because she was exposing it all.
Did?
Yeah, Duchess was exposing all of this Jen's history and how fat and ugly she used to be. And believe me, she was fat and ugly. She had a gigantic nose and she was really fat. Now she's got a really new nose job and she's lost tons of weight and she looks quite good. Yeah. So now she's a victim of her beauty.
Sussex doesn't like Jen,
Who doesn't like Jen?
the Duchess.
I don't think so. I think she was just exposing her, saying you shouldn't say you lost all this weight by dieting and your stupid products because we all know that you used Ozempic and you're a liar. That's what Duchess was saying.
Demon
She
dictator.
doesn't look like she doesn't look like she doesn't look like she took Ozempic. She does, because her face still looks sort of like she's got a bit of collagen left in her face. And if you take Ozempic, it always sucks all the collagen out of your face, so you look 10 years older. You look nice and slim, but you get 10 years age on your face. So she doesn't have that. So maybe she did use a bit of Ozempic and then her stupid diet products. I don't know. Anyway, I know she's a liar, and I don't like the disgusting way she talks about sex all the time with HG Tudor. It's just filthy, and I don't know what he's playing at. Hey,
Does he talk back sexually to her?
I think he sort of stirs her up and goes, ha 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 ha, oh, you're such a bad girl,
Oh, is he uncomfortable?
No, I think he leads her on. I think he thinks it's clickbait. He thinks he's going to get clicks through it.
Show me one of those videos.
He's got some filthy woman talking about sex and intimate details and tampons and stuff. I mean, she really is crass. She's very low life. She's a real low strata person. Don't go on her. Don't listen to her. She's horrible. I deleted her ages ago.
Yeah, you can say if someone's attractive or not, Isabella. Yeah, if someone that is not cute like Maggie, she's not cute to me. She's not. She used to have some moments. She used to have moments when her hair was done and stuff. She used to have moments.
Who, Maggie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. She did, actually. She did. You're right. She said she sometimes used filters, and she looked quite lovely, and I thought she was lovely. And then I saw her without, and I thought, oh dear, that's not good.
She's using filters to do her videos.
Well, she seemed to have a filter on because she seemed to look really quite lovely, and then when I saw her with later with with no filter. And you could tell by the tone of the image, she didn't have any filter on, and she looked quite unattractive. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's not very nice. You better put the filter back on again if you're going to talk about how beautiful you are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel sorry for her at the moment. She's lost all her fans, and she just raves, and nobody wants to hear her.
Wow.
I don't know what her following. Do you know what her following is like? Has she got many followers?
I thought she did at some point.
I haven't watched it. I mean, once she stopped raving about Jag.
Did a lot of comedic talk.
She did?
About Meghan and Harry. She would always do like roast them or something. Like, what was her content?
I've never watched her. I don't know what her content was. Unless she's attacking you, that's the only time I've listened to her. And I haven't. I usually turn it off. I turn her off. I don't go over there anymore. I've unsubscribed to her, so I don't know when she's on. I liked her in the very beginning, way back in the beginning when you were all friends. Way back when you had Ron on and you were on Sean Atwood and all that. It seemed to be nice then. It was exciting, but now it's all turned to muck. Ron's been kicked out and then he's been taken back again, and I don't know what's going on with that over there. Do you know what's happening over there?
Happening over where?
Over with Sean and Ron. Sean Atwood and Ron.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Are they? Good. That's good.
Yeah, they're doing really good. They figured out what they needed. They needed each other, and they worked it out. Yeah, because we do the raw mess on Sean Atwood's channel.
Yeah. But I really like the Royal Mess.
But I could stream it from mine, which is pretty cool.
Well, you were on there, weren't you?
Yeah, and I could stream it. Like I could hit the button, and then whoever's in my little group will come and watch. Like Snowdrop, I saw Snowdrop, Judy Bird, Isabella,
Yeah,
Demon
me.
Danger. Yeah, I saw you guys over there. The romance.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support. Even if you wasn't over there for me, just thanks.
Well, I accidentally caught it, but I didn't know it was on because I didn't get any messages about it. That's an accident, and that's when I got angry because Paula was just talking to Andrew all the time, and I don't think he
saw you on there too, Dale.
I wasn't on there. No, I was listening. I like Victoria.
Yeah, I like Victoria. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I love Paula. I've got all the admiration in the world for Paula, but I get angry when she ignores you.
Oh,
I think that's rude.
I don't take offense to it. She just gets excited.
No, it was just bad manners. It was just, like Andrew, and he's not that great. I thought it was a misstep for her. She's been going through some stuff lately anyway. She's riding on a horse with thongs on. Oh, goodness me. She's riding on a horse with thongs on. She fell off and she hurt herself. I think she's better now. Sue Smith in the poo. She's sick too. Poor Sue, she's buggered up. She buggered up her shoulder. I don't know what she did, but I know it's wrecked, and she's had steroids and all sorts of treatment. She can't lift her arm. She's got it in a sling. It's going to take months to get better, and she's not. She's fed up with it. I don't know what. I think she fell. I'm not sure whether she fell or not.
Oh,
I think she might have fallen. Had a fall. Yeah.
Oh wow! Ouch! And she hasn't been on lately.
Oh no, she's doing her nightly. She's on every night. She's comes on.
Oh, okay.
No, she never misses a step. Sue, she recently had pneumonia again, and she had to go to the hospital to get steroids and ventilator and all sorts of things because she couldn't breathe. She literally couldn't breathe. And so, but she came back on again, and she was all gravelly and could barely talk, but she was there and she was talking. She's very brave.
After she had an episode, wow.
No, first, I think she had a really bad cold, and it wouldn't go away.
Oh.
And it went on and on and on, and finally one day she realized she couldn't breathe at all properly, and so she said, "I'm going to the ER. I'm off to." And she went to the ER, and they pumped her full of steroids and cortisone and Ventolin and ventilators, and gave her a Ventolin to take home, and then she was fine. And then she got better. Then she was great. And then she did a shoulder in. She fell over and did something to her shoulder. So now she's in the wars again. Poor love. She's a dear.
Oh, okay.
She's very thorough. She works hard at what she does.
Oh yeah, she does.
She likes to yell at Boozy.
Does she?
Yeah, she's always going on about how Boozy put her name up, her child's name up, her child's address, her email, her everything. He just posted everything about her. Boozy's a bit of a creep. He was just having a go at her. They were having an argument, a fight. It's a long time ago now. It's a bit old. It's old news.
So,
I wish there was something exciting happening, but there's nothing happening except Meghan and her fruit platter. Is that all we've got? And your child's birthday party. That's all we've got to talk about. And Maggie being a beast. We've got nothing.
Yes, because she has nothing. She's fading.
We could talk about how sick. Yeah.
What is she going to come out with next? On a hotel. And then that's going to fade too. Everything she does fades. What's the next best thing, Meghan?
She's going to do a perfume and fashion. She's going to do a fashion line, and she's going to release a perfume.
When that don't work out, because there ain't going to be enough bottles. It ain't going to be enough. And
well, someone posted it. Someone posted today this really disgusting old factory where she's having her stuff manufactured, and it looked really awful.
Really? Is she really having it there?
Apparently, they said, I think the caption said, everybody that will be buying Meghan's products would be appalled if they saw the location and the environment they were being manufactured in. So, who knows? It's probably true. I mean, how does she manufacture all this rubbish?
Right.
It's pretty tacky stuff. I mean, everyone that talks about it, the packaging and everything's a bit shabby. She really does everything on the cheap. I think the whole thing's a scam. I think she just wants attention. Really, she's just hanging about waiting to get her $500 million and go off into the happy hunting ground when she leaves the royal family.
Yeah. She can't be doing this for money reasons. This is just really pathetic. Jam and fruit trays and wine and stuff. I mean, she's doing stuff she did when she was on that TIG. I mean, it's just so 360. It's so old. It's so, it's really.
I don't understand.
This is what we were talking
I
about.
thought she was a humanitarian and she was going to save the world and save the children and save all the children from bad publicity on the net and all that. She was going to shut down
being a royal
access to. Now she's making jam. I don't know. I give up. I've given up. I can't understand it at all. It all seems like another scam. I was a bit worried about Catherine. Catherine doesn't look very well and she's not doing anything. She didn't go to the tennis. That's a big thing. It's a big red flag, the fact that Catherine didn't go to the tennis.
Why?
Because she's very, very ill. She's not recovering very well. I mean, she missed Ascot. She missed the big royal pomp and ceremony with the carriages. And now she's missed the tennis. She's doing tiny little engagements that are very small.
Yeah,
and she really doesn't look well. So I hope she just takes a big break. I think she should take a year off and get better.
Yeah, she might do that. She looks good to me, though.
Well, you take her clothes off. I saw her lean forward, and she had a great big baggy shirt on and a baggy jacket. And when you see her standing next to William, she's almost a wisp of herself, and all her rib cage was showing down the front of her dress. And I've seen her with V-necks and things, and she had a lovely décollage, and she didn't have, all her ribs were showing. She's very, very thin. She's extremely thin.
Well, check this out, Dell. Everybody is saying that Jen needs to return all that money during the hurricane issue. When she did
yes, she should.
She did
absolutely. She should return. Because it was a scam. It was a GoFundMe and she didn't need it. It was, and that's why the Sidley twins don't mention her name anymore.
Exactly. She should get back the money. Especially if it was a scam. She was scamming everybody. Shame, shame. No scamming.
Well, she's in my black book. You don't go around,
She scams right in their face. She don't even care.
Well, you keep doing what you're doing, staying in your lane, and stay away from Maggie because she's a beast and she's mean to you.
I know.
She says mean things.
Today, though, I did go over there. I did say you're boring.
Well, look at the things she says about you. It's horrible.
I know.
I haven't even heard them. I've just heard you say what she said.
Yeah.
And it's awful.
It's
you said
awful.
She says this and she says that. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. She's childlike. Childs don't even talk like she does.
Yeah, it's like Tina.
It's something. She's got a disorder.
Maybe she has.
I do believe that. I really do believe that there is something going on up there. But like someone said, there's no excuse for her behavior. There isn't any excuse for it. But you kind of can blame it on something else a little bit to say, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Maybe she's Aspergery or something. She's on the cusp or
She's
something
got
of
a lot
Asperger.
of cusps going on. She's a
Yeah.
psychopath. She's a narcissistic. She has narcissistic disorder.
She's a
Yeah,
malignant. She's a malignant narcissist because
yeah,
she attacks you so viciously.
yeah.
And that's a malignant. She's a malignant narcissist. She wants to hurt you.
Yeah. And I hate you. I said, girl, I don't hate you. May not like you and care for your company or care about you or could give a danga, but I don't hate you, idiot. I don't
It
hate
may
me.
be. No, don't waste your time hating anybody.
It's stupid.
It is stupid.
I
That's that
dislike
stupid
her
stuff.
very much. I dislike her. She's the most disliked person in my life. She's the most disliked person that I've ever known. Like if I could go down everybody that I've gotten to a fight with at school and da 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 da, she's the worst.
Susan just said, she said that Meghan and Harry have used up all of Harry's money. Well, I don't believe that because Charles just handed them $100 million through their charity. So they got plenty of money. She's got 80 employees. So somebody has to pay their salary, and Charles is still sending them millions of dollars. He sent $100 million into one of their charities that went straight in and straight out again. And that's corruption. That's them. That's laundering the money to them.
Shame on Charles if he's doing that. Shame on him.
Ah, well, it's his son, and he has to keep him happy.
No, they said that they were going to fend for themselves.
That was just spin. I'm trying to read the comments, but they're so tiny. Someone called Clay. So can't read it. Snowdrop. Hi, Snowdrop.
Hi, Snowdrop.
Yeah, someone said Susan thinks Catherine's sicker than we're being told. She is too. Yeah. She loves the tennis. She would have not missed the tennis. God, what's his name? Cliff Richards was there, and he's like 88 or something, and he staggered into the tennis. He loves the tennis, but he just staggered in like an old man to get to the tennis. So I don't think Catherine would have missed it if she could have gone. But I really don't think she's up to it. I'm trying to read these comments. Carla.
Yeah, they're good.
On St. Jude's Hospital, really?
I wonder too.
Oh.
You have
someone said that.
Everything is
that true? She sent the money to the hospital? I don't believe that.
You believe it?
No, I don't believe it. I think Jen's a bit of a grifter. But you don't know. Demon Dictator. What's she got to say? I said I won't say what it was. What did the Demon Dictator say? If you don't want to go into it, she said, if you don't want to go into it, that's fine, but you were shocked by what I said, but won't say what it was. Is that fair on me? What did you say, Demon Dictator? What did you say? Print it up again. Well, listen.
She doesn't know. That's why she's telling the person to say it over.
She said we don't want to go into it. What did she say? It must have been good.
So it looked like Jen portrayed her husband behind her back. I don't want to hear you criticize Meghan for cheating on her boyfriends.
Oh, I can make the thing bigger. Oh, good, I can read it now.
Okay. Hello, French Connection, Mama. It is in the middle of the night.
He's got a toothache. That's horrible. I hate toothache.
Ow. You need one of them pain pills.
Need some, what's the oil of cloves? That's the only thing that really works on a toothache is the oil of cloves.
Good. That's always
it's old,
good.
It stinks, it works. Yeah. Oh, I can make it bigger. I can read them now. Oh, I just worked out how to make the comments bigger. So now I can read them.
Yeah, and I can put them on the screen too.
And Carla says, I don't know what you're referring to. Well, we're covering a lot of ground, aren't we? We're all over the place. We're talking about all sorts of rubbish.
Oh, we are. I want to get in on it. Her and her husband have split up. She is a single woman flirting with another single man. Is that bad?
Well, the way she does, the disgusting way she does it, the sort of sexual innuendo. You can flirt, but sexual innuendo at her level is gross.
Are they divorced?
Yeah, they're getting divorced. I don't blame him. She's obnoxious. Her and her husband have split. She's a single woman flirting with another single man. Is that bad? Well, it's not bad. The flirting's not bad, but if you're foul-mouthed and disgusting, it is.
I think the flirting is bad if you're still married.
Well, Isabella says you have to worry about narcissists. Now, Letitia, you and I aren't narcissists, are we?
No. I know
I
I'm not.
I'm not.
No one's ever called me a narcissist, and the people that do are.
I'm not a victim, and I don't believe in hurting other people.
Maggot.
You want to hurt Maggot? No, you don't. You just wanted to see sense and stop yelling at you.
Yeah, I want her to shut the hell up, bringing up my name. Stop talking about me. But you know what? She's not. So I get that. And I'm moving on regardless. But then when she starts talking about stupid, well, I was in her chat today because I did say she was boring. Were you
in Matthew's chat today?
Yeah, I was eating and I was sitting there and she was talking and I told my husband, I said, oh my God.
Letitia, you're breaking my heart. Don't be a victim of hers.
I know.
Don't let her get at you.
So when I told my husband, I said, honey, she's so boring. And I said, I'm going to tell her. I'm just going to tell her. And I said, Maggie, you are boring. And that pissed her off.
Oh, no wonder. You said that out loud. You said, Maggie, you are boring.
Yeah, I typed it in her chat.
Oh, you didn't actually say it to her on her. You weren't live. You weren't up on the platform.
No, I would never ever go over there ever again.
So you only go over and listen, and then you type in comments.
Yes, every.
Good. Oh, that's good. Stay safe.
Every blue moon. Yeah, but not like all the time. Not all the time.
Duty Bird says, did the money go directly to the hospital or her? I bet it went to her. Jen's a grifter. I bet it went straight to Jen, and she said, oh, now I'm going to send it to the hospital, and she never did. She's a grifter.
Wow. That is so not cool. I couldn't even live with myself if I did that. Most narcs have
You wouldn't do it.
It's like sociopath and psychopath.
You wouldn't do it in the first place. You would never grift.
No.
Yeah, that's true,
No.
Susan. Most narcs have disorders like sociopathy and
I raised
psychopathy.
almost $500 to $600 for Kara's birthday party. Mm-hmm.
Is that how much it cost?
Oh no, it was about $2,000.
Did that makeup lady turn up? Your makeup lady turn up?
So I had to cancel her and get another one. So she's gonna keep my deposit for next time. So I'm gonna call her and for next time. The other lady. She was going to come, but she was running so late, and I couldn't wait any longer, so I got someone else. She did okay. I felt like I was a little. Anyway, I did okay. She did good.
Was nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Paula dropped block Snowdrop. Where? How did she do that? On a channel or where? How did she?
Why did she? Are you sure?
Yes, Snowdrop said Paula blocked her. Don't trust her, Doty Birds. Don't trust Jen. She's a grifter.
I
don't know where would Paula drop block Snowdrop? Where would Paula do that? What channel? On your channel?
The chat, like all the way down for me, please. Thank you. I want it like really slow.
You're slowing down the feed.
Yeah, I'm slowing down the chat.
You should speed it up. Just keep on the bottom. Keep on the latest thing. Don't worry if you miss a lot. Doesn't matter.
A question like Bird. Letitia, is Diane comes on, get her email address. Okay, she needs to just put it in here. No one's gonna email her but me. Yeah. I put my email in there for her, but she didn't email me back.
Who? To who?
Diane, to get email from Bird, because she's gonna send her EpiPen because hers is like $1,000.
On EpiPen?
Yeah.
We get them free here. They just dole them out like lollies. You just go to the hospital and tell them you got an allergy, and they'll give you one.
See, not up in here. It's $1,000 for Diane.
Really?
Yeah, and that's just one.
You can only use it once.
See, that's that stupid stuff.
Oh, now they're going on about the wine. Hi, Lizzie Lopez. You buying any of the wine, Letitia? You going to buy some nice rosé?
No, I don't like that flavor. I'm not into that kind. I like red. So I would be wasting my money.
Yeah, good cab sav. Nothing like it.
She wants too much for that cheap shit.
It's what is it, $90 or something for 3 bottles?
$30 a bottle, which is excessive. Which is
gee.
not this rich aged wine. It's some new concoction she done threw together for $30. She's full of it. No, I'm not buying her wine. I was gonna buy her jelly, but the spread, whatever that is, but it ain't.
Don't you buy anything. It's all rubbish. Don't buy anything. It's not worth it. It's not worth the money you pay for it.
I didn't go on there and check and I wonder what it just sold out, and I'm like, well, whenever it stops selling out and everybody stop rushing to get it, I'm gonna get a jar. So
you're not. I saw her pouring it into a little dish and it looked quite thick. So I think she may have changed the recipe. It doesn't look as bad as it was.
It looked thick to me too. I said,
I thought, and then she dips a strawberry into a strawberry jam. That's just weird. A strawberry dipped in strawberry jam. I think that's a little bit sweet. That'll give you diabetes. Hello, ladies. Hi, Sandra C.
She's so full of it. Her and that jam. So what is she gonna do now? She's done with the podcast. That's over. They fired from there. As ever, is trickling out stupid stuff every now and then when she figures out, oh, let's do a wine. Let's do perfume. She must be listening to people.
Well, I think she should do a perfume and then she should do a fashion line. I'm happy to design it for her if she wants me to, because I did one and it was very, very popular.
Wow.
And I'll design her a fashion line if she wants one. It'll be original at least.
No,
and her perfume, she'll just make it smell like, if she makes it smell like Princess Diana's favorite perfume, which she got wrong. Princess Diana's favorite perfume was Van Halegen's Bluebell. And she wore some other rubbish and said that was her original perfume. And it wasn't. Diana did have 2 perfumes that she used. But in the end, she always used Van Halegen's Bluebell. That was her favorite. And Meghan didn't know that, and she didn't use it. It's $200 a bottle. It's beautiful stuff. It smells like a dream. You smell it, you're in heaven.
Bye, Nana. If I haven't said hello to anyone, just put a 1 in the chat next to your name. If I didn't say hi to you. Sorry, Dale. You were saying?
No, she's just going to do a perfume. You're saying, what is she going to do next? I think she's going to do a fashion line, and then she's going to do a perfume, or a perfume and then a fashion line.
Or is she doing it for money, or just to keep herself relative?
To keep herself in the picture, yeah. Relevant, yeah. She just wants to be up there, yeah. Why not? She would like to compete with Victoria Beckham, but that's impossible. But she'll put something up quite nice, no doubt. She's got a lot of people behind her. She's at least, I mean, she said the other day she's got 80 people working for her. I don't seem to be doing very well, but 80 people, that's a lot of people. That's a big salary. And most of them are on $250 a year.
With 80 people, them 80 people are gone.
I don't know where those 80 people would be.
They're gone. They were only there to help her cook. And then when they got through with the cookery, they all went away. She wants us to believe they still hanging around. 80 people in my house with my kids? Like, that's unheard of. No,
well,
Ingleberry.
I think her 4th of July celebration makes it obvious there's no children.
She should never sell out of wine.
45 minutes. Yeah, sure, right.
Yeah.
I don't know why she puts these sort of figures up.
Launch it in the stores. She's I don't think she knows what the hell she's doing. I think it's what you said, Del. She's just trying to be relevant.
Yeah, she just wants to be in the. As she said it herself, and a narcissist says this. They say good publicity. She said it herself. She said when it was a quote that she got from Gloria Steinem. Gloria Steinem said, "Criticism, bad criticism, and good criticism, they all go down the same drain." So Meghan regards any kind of talk about her, any kind of publicity is good. Negative or positive, it is all the same. It is all relevant to her. If her name is being written and talked about, that is what feeds her soul, or whatever soul she's got left. So she loves it. If you say, you're disgusting and your stuff is rubbish and you're stupid and why do you put out all this crap, she'll say, oh, they're talking about me. Look, it says Meghan Markle said this and Meghan Markle said that. Oh, Meghan Markle's got jam. Meghan Markle's got as ever. Meghan Markle's got, all those other silly names of all the other silly things she promotes. I'd love to know what she's going to call her fashion line. She should just call it Meghan.
Oh, she came.
Dresses by Meghan.
Oh.
She wants to own Jeff Bezos. She'd like to marry Jeff Bezos. That's and she's
Hello, Isabella. Hello, Heather.
Don is in England having going to Lady C's ball.
They are broke. What is Paula saying? Let's see.
I don't know. Is she on? She's not with us, is she?
This was yesterday, I think. What ball? When is the ball?
I'm not sure. I don't know whether it was this weekend. We may have missed it, but it's Taz was going. P. Dina's going. Dan Woot, what's his name? Wooten's going. And I don't know who else is going. It's a ball. She has a ball every year at that stupid place she lives in, that daggy old castle of hers that she renovated. She's having a ball there. It's no big deal. It's just some rubbish they all crawl around after. Paula's going. Are you going to the ball?
No, I'm not going to the ball.
Paula can't go to the ball. She's got a sore foot. You fell off a horse.
I probably would go if I was invited.
You wouldn't go. Would you go?
Yeah, I probably would. Yes.
If they gave you a first-class air ticket?
If who gave me an air ticket?
They gave you a first-class ticket to go to the ball in wherever it is. I don't know where she lives. Where she lives in England somewhere.
First-class tickets?
Yeah, I'm just joking. Because you said you'd go.
Yes.
I said to me, if they wanted me to go, they're going to have to send me a first-class air ticket
I would really
and
go.
accommodation. I want $3,000 a night accommodation, and I want you to give me a nice dress to wear because I don't have anything to wear.
The ball. You're supposed to come to the ball and get there yourself, right? But I love how you're doing it. I would love to do it your way.
Yes. Then it will be comfortable.
Yeah.
Over and found the paperwork. What paperwork is Plenty of Royal Dish talking about? What paperwork? One is okay. It was 50 people. They were not all on set at once. Oh, she's talking about the amount of crew she had on her stupid channel when she was making jam and stuff. She was supposed to have 50 people watching her. 50? Where did they all fit? It was a kitchen. 50 people stand around. That's a lot of people.
Exactly. Yeah.
She lies about everything. I think she does.
To everyone that comes in, I do. Hello, Media Markle. I feel like I didn't say hello to Carla. It takes from the amazing things Prince William and Princess of Wales are doing. That's interesting, Dell. Does it continue to take away from them? Yes, it does.
Well, it does, yeah.
It does.
Because they're not doing too well.
You know what? Maybe I should start talking about them more.
Yeah, well, we could, but we haven't got much to go on. We've only got her visit to the where she was planting the roses and looking very fragile. We don't want to talk about how fragile she looks. I mean, the Sidley twins were saying, oh, she looked gorgeous and she looked wonderful and everything, but all I saw was that she didn't look well.
Yeah, I see that too.
I was sad. I was very sad for her. She's very fragile. She's so thin. I mean, they puff her up with big baggy clothes. They were even saying to pad her summer dresses to make her look, a little bit more solid. And even
invited to the ball. Who's invited to this ball?
It was Saturday. The ball was on Saturday. Lady C was the past Saturday. Highly sensitive introvert just posted Lady C's ball was on Saturday the 5th. Yes, it's gone, been and gone. P. Dina will be going home.
Oh, so P. Dina went.
Yeah, she did. She went. She was posting from the airport. She did a blog from the airport where she was just about to get on a plane.
Oh, Lady C, I want to go. Me and Paula want to go.
It's too late. We missed it. It's gone. It was on Saturday.
Well, you guys tell her for me if you do.
Too late. You missed by that much.
She could at least thought about me.
It was a fundraiser for veteran suicide. I bet. What's his name was there? Trevor Court was probably there. Are you going, Doody Birds? Okay, bye, Doody Birds. It's going.
Okay, I done left the building. Okay, should we shut it down, Dale?
Yeah, sure. We got nothing.
Okay.
We'll dish the dopey ball the next time we come on.
Let's just see what she has to say for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
I tell you the real reason of the vulgar rant that the late queen was subjected to because of Meghan Markle. You are going to want to vomit. First of all, why scream at the late queen to begin with? Never mind that she was a grandmother, an elderly, somebody who loved and cared for this absolute piece of crap, traitor, piece of shite of a man.
Oh.
I even feel bad calling Harry a man because he's not a man. I don't know about you, but all for a Meghan? A D-list mattress actress who had more men than a truck stop have gone through her?
I'll just say it, Paula. She's a prostitute. Well, she virtually said it, didn't she? More men than a truck stop.
Lynn's video, please, before I leave. Take care of everybody. Oh, thank you, Doody Bird. Thank you for helping me tonight. I appreciate it, and all day. Thank you for your time.
You're shutting down, are you?
I meant to say it. No, because I want to hear Carla talk crazy about Harry. She said she's not even going to call him a man.
Well,
Yeah, I'm still wearing my mommy's t-shirt. And then it says, Kira. Yeah, I think I had more fun than she did. Honey. Oh, God. I'm just imagining her in the living room with my husband. She's playing and he's probably asleep.
nice.
Letitia, you have your own ball. I could.
Your house is big enough.
Yeah, we could like move some stuff and set a nice little table somewhere and make it nice and elegant.
Yep. Okay, I'll come.
The other day, having like a dinner party.
Yeah.
How would I do that? I've never had one. It looked like it would be involved. Like my daughter's birthday.
We'll call it Letitia's Ball.
The ball.
And you can go fund me. Everybody has to give money towards your ball. And then we'll have a really, really big ball.
His father's funeral. Thanks, Carla, for letting us know.
Okay, I'm gonna go. You're shutting down.
You're leaving?
If you're shutting down, I'm leaving.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
I thought you were shutting down.
I am. I'm going to leave in about maybe 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes. You're on.
Yeah, because her video's not even
It's
15.
not going to be a polite show, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be Paula Ann. Actually, if I had Harry in front of me and Meghan, they would both run for the hills because
Okay.
it is
I'll
absolutely
take you
disgusting.
We
Isabella.
could get Paula to come on
And
your
what is
live.
worse is like,
I need your help.
She comes sometimes.
I can't tell you.
She hasn't been in a while. I was on her live last week with Toomey and her. Was you on there?
No, I didn't. I love Toomey. Was Toomey on? I love Toomey.
Yeah, she's so smart.
She is, isn't she? She talks so fast.
Yes.
She's a sweetheart. She writes books. So she's lovely.
Hello, Demon Dictator.
Hi everyone, I thought I'd just come on and say hi.
Hey, Dictator.
You're so cute. Well, hello. How is Penelope?
She's okay, she's asleep somewhere, I don't know where she is.
Did you go to Lady C's ball?
Me, I'm a nobody, I wouldn't go there. If I went there, they'd put me in the kitchen somewhere doing some work. I'm not pushing enough.
And make you do all the work.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, you
Yeah,
gotta
it
buy a
does
ticket.
Yeah, you can buy tickets to go
How
there.
much are the tickets?
Oh.
I would imagine they're probably a couple of hundred, but like Taz is
So
there,
I just
Diana.
and bought me a ticket.
Yeah, like
Dan
I think
Brooklyn.
Dan, Trevor, B. Diana,
Is Trevor
Taz.
going? I knew Trevor would go.
I think he does normally go.
I don't think he went because his father's funeral, Carla said.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sad.
It's about the same time, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
And he's looking after his mother too. She's not well. She's had a heart attack, so yeah, it's a bad time for Trevor.
Trevor.
How's
I think
she doing?
he's moving as well. Just moving into
Is
the
he
living room.
moving?
Yeah, he bought a house. He's moving.
He bought a house. Oh, lovely.
I'm just moving into the living room. Sorry if you just
I
hear me
can hear
banging.
your pussycat.
Before.
There she is.
She's so noisy.
She's so cute.
She's a noisy pussycat. She's always wanting attention.
She is. because she can hear people talking. So she's like, she thinks this. I don't think she can see very well because she's 18.
Oh.
I think she's like, oh, where's this? There's other people in the room.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought I'd just come on because you know what you're saying about Catherine. She was on. She went somewhere. She looked really not good.
Wow.
Yeah. I just looked at her and I thought,
was that the rose garden thing where she was planting the rose?
In the rose garden, she didn't look good, and I thought, oh, God, I hope she's doing okay.
No, there were some pretty bad rumours online about her.
Yeah, it was not good.
Mm-hmm.
Bless her. I hope she's doing okay.
Let's take a look, Catherine.
Yeah, she didn't look good.
I don't think I've seen her looking good for a while. I mean, and she's been missing everything too.
I mean, she is naturally thin, but she just looked frail.
Oh, was this when she was shaking people's hands? It was the cancer treatment center.
Yeah, with the rose garden. There was just something. She just looked really thin and frail.
I don't see the rose garden.
It was her latest blog or post or whatever about her. There's not much coming out about her because she doesn't go to anything anymore.
She just about her journey. During a more personal visit, she met cancer patients and staff at Colchester Hospital, speaking about the roller coaster of a diagnosis, treatment, and what comes next.
We put on a sort of brave-faced stoicism through treatment. Treatment's done. Yeah. So I can crack on and get back to normal again, but actually the phase afterwards is really difficult.
The 43-year-old princess announced she was in remission back in January, though never shared what type of cancer she had.
You're not necessarily in the clinical team any longer, but you're not able to function normally at home as you perhaps once used to. And actually someone to help talk you through that, show you and guide you through that sort of phase that comes after treatment, I think is really valuable.
Places of calm and support networks like this, she said, are vital. She helped plant 50 Catherine's roses in the hospital garden to celebrate the healing power of nature. The rose, launched by the Royal Horticultural Society, is sold to raise funds for the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity, the hospital where the princess was treated. The visit, a bit of a surprise, but a welcome one for the National Health Service staff.
It's been a fantastic day to have a visit from the Princess of Wales. We weren't expecting it. Being in hospital is a stressful time, and having a space where patients and staff and family can come just to get some time out from the hospital is really important.
She posed for selfies, chatting with the small crowd, all smiles.
Isabella and Snowdrop, can you speed up the chat again? Sorry, I'm caught up.
You caught up?
Yeah. Okay, so you guys, what do you think? I thought she looked good.
I think it's really valuable. Places
no, she didn't look good.
Like that she said are vital. She helped them.
She looked good, but she just looks frail.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know chemo can take it out of you. My friend had 2 types of cancer.
Can you start showing more of her to piss Meghan off?
I don't think she looks good enough to piss Meghan off.
I don't think they even think about those two anymore, to be honest.
Well, she wants us to talk about us, her. She wants us to talk about her all the time. But if I mix some of Catherine in there, she'll be real, I'm just saying, I think we should give some attention to. And this is pretty cool. She went to the cancer treatment. This was a couple of days ago.
It's the first time we've seen the princess back in the public eye since Trooping the Color last month. A couple of weeks ago, she decided not to attend Royal Ascot, a mainstay in the royal calendar, with the King and Queen and Prince William. As she eases herself back into public life, Kensington Palace said at the time, she has to find the right balance as she fully returns to public-facing engagement.
Oh.
Oh, just leave her alone.
Finding
for
the
God's
right balance.
sake.
Now, as far as when we might see her again, you guys, Kensington Palace being very tight-lipped about her schedule, of course, as she finds this new footing in this new world. We know she's a mega tennis fan, of course. We know that Wimbledon is underway, so we're keeping our eyes peeled on that royal box, guys.
Molly, thank
She
you.
didn't turn up, did she?
Others, right? She has no obligation. She could stay silent. Good for her.
She said mega.
Has a position of power and ability to make a difference in
Yeah.
a lot of lives.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or.
Now, Paula is over here talking crazy about Harry. She says she's not even calling him a man. That's kind of deep. Hello, Tracy Teach. Hello, Ann. Yeah, she looked good to me too. She did look just a little smaller than norm. She's not, Catherine is not having her engagements published beforehand in order to keep focus on the cause of her work so they can be hijacked. Interesting, Debbie. Okay.
And they would both run for the hills because it is absolutely disgusting, the abuse. And what is worse is like,
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.
Whose car are we gonna take?
Charles did nothing. But guess who did something? Because that's what the fight was about. That's why Harry's necklace was torn. It wasn't because of a fight with Catherine. Catherine is a big lady. She's a big girl. She's taken more abuse than anybody. Racist and rude are not the same. Oh, no. It was about what Harry said to the Queen and the reason why. The reason why this entitled prick and this skank on the hood did this to the Queen and how she enjoyed every second watching the Queen cry as Harry berated her.
Avoid people who are
Skank of the hood.
Skank of the hood.
Skank of the hood.
Wow, she does not like her at all.
Did this to the Queen and how she enjoyed every second watching the Queen cry as Harry berated her.
avoid people who are
Oh,
close
that's
to people who
bullshit.
dislike you.
He
They
made
are
her
dangerous.
cry.
If they're comfortable
Yeah,
people,
there's
Harry,
a lot of
the Queen
people
does
around
not
her.
cry, and Harry does not get to berate her for 10 minutes. Do you understand how the royal family work? Gosh, these people are morons.
There's been a lot of stuff though going on about this over the weekend that like the Queen wanted to know what sort of wedding dress she was wearing and the tiara
That's
game
rubbish.
and
She
stuff
knew
like that.
exactly what. She's in touch with the royal dressmaker. She knew exactly what lace, what size, every morsel. She knew every morsel. It's ridiculous. You think the royal dressmakers don't talk to the Queen? What planet do these people live on? They know how the royal family work. It's an incestuous little communication warren.
So you think she knew?
Oh, she knew everything. She knew everything from day one when they employed her.
Yeah, Carla, that
She
would
was
be
employed. She was employed for 6 years, and she's done the job. And they should give her money, and she should go away. Except she doesn't want to leave, and Harry doesn't want to know what to do with himself. I don't know what's going on with him. But
stretch. Yeah, maybe she pissed the Queen off, and William found out.
the only way she pissed the Queen off is she was going to tell her bad stories about the royal family. Big Mouth Harry told her everything. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, she didn't use the royal dressmaker, it was the designer. You're right, Carla.
Well, they would have known everything. They would have had little closet gossip people The royal family are really big on knowing every little detail of everything that goes on within their walls, about everything that's going to go out to the public. And that dress was going to go out to the public, and they had to know. The Queen had to know. The royal family had to know. Everyone had to know. Nothing is secret.
This story came from somebody who was very close to the Queen, who's now passed away. That Harry was Meghan was keeping details secret, and her behaviour, and Tiaragate and her behaviour towards staff, and I think it was a culmination of a lot of very, very, very bad behaviour from both of them. And he then phoned up the Queen and was screaming at her allegedly screaming at her over the phone. Don't forget, the Queen was elderly and she had bone cancer and she was very ill. So she was upset at Harry's behaviour. I don't think she was upset about Meghan, and I don't think she gave a shit about Meghan, but I think she was upset that Harry, her grandson, spoke to her the way that he did. Yeah, and that's why. And then somebody overheard the conversation that Harry was screaming at the Queen. They went and told Prince William what Harry had done, and William came over to Harry's house and sort of smacked him up a bit.
Oh.
Well, that's a nice little fairy story we all get told.
Yeah. I have no idea. I wasn't there. I'm just saying what I heard.
No, I don't believe any of this. Suddenly this lady's journal is suddenly released and we're getting tiny snippets out of it. If her journal was released, there must be gallons of information they could release, not tiny little snippets about, oh, she was upset about the dress and Harry yelling at her. I mean, I don't believe it. I mean, I saw Harry with the Queen and he was very deferential. He was terrified of her. He's a wuss. I don't think he'd yell at her for 1 minute. And I don't think she'd tolerate him yelling at her for 1 minute. The Queen was the Queen, and she had an incredible amount of... Even in her last meeting with the new Prime Minister, she was in full flight, and she was on incredible doses of morphine for the pain, and she still managed to conduct herself brilliantly with the new Prime Minister that she had to visit with, and she had to get dressed and do it. It's all this waffle we get fed about Harry and whining. It's all just pablum for the public. I'm not going to listen to a word of it.
That's no worries. You can have your opinion. But apparently after that was allegedly after he phoned her up screaming at her, she cut him off and never spoke to him again.
Well, that's why I would agree with that.
That's why Prince Charles and Prince Harry, they just all cut him off because he's just...
I think he is totally cut off.
The way that he behaved.
I don't think he's cut off from the money, though. I think he's cut off from personal contact, but he's not cut off from the money. He'll always be a royal prince. It's such a lot of waffle. He's probably not even a royal prince anyway if the DNA came out. Lady C said Diana had 70 lovers after she found out about Camilla's trysts with Charles, and that was between the birth of William and the birth of Harry. 70 lovers, that's a lot of people. And Lady C names 4 of them. She's not just waffling. She said she actually names 4 of them in her book. Now, there are 4 extra lovers in between Harry and William's birth. So who the hell is Harry's father?
Well, that's been a question forever. Who's Prince Harry's father? Whoa. I remember that when I was a kid. There was questions when I was a kid on television.
It goes back decades. Everyone knew. No, Andrew. Andrew's not Philip's son, and everybody knows that. So it's just history repeating itself. We don't really have to care that much. The Queen loved old Lord Porchester, and she loved Andrew the best, unfortunately, for the rest of them. Anyway.
Well, we looked up Harry's supposedly alleged father, didn't we?
Yeah, there's 2 possible, Lord Pembroke and James Hewitt.
There's a few candidates, yeah.
Wow.
The only true thing is we loved Diana and she was beautiful. I saw her in person. She was breathtaking. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, I bet she was.
Being
She was
around
an
people
English
who
royal.
dislike you, they're not on
She's
your
an
side.
aristocrat. She's more
That's
royal
not
than the
neutral.
royals. Her
It's
history
fake.
goes back further than
Real
the royal
friends
family.
don't stay close to people who don't like you. Keep your distance. That kind of energy is bad news.
Hi, Mixon.
Hello to those of you who come to my channel. My name is Paula M. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel. I want you to pay incredibly close attention to
guys,
this clip.
please don't forget to hit
This
like,
is
share,
Harry and Meghan Markle
subscribe
on
out
the
there,
carriage
okay?
ride, and every royal are waving goodbye to them, except
That like button.
And
Prince
Andrew doesn't wave.
Andrew.
Yada,
Prince
yada, yada.
Andrew does not wave goodbye. Meghan looked at him and he looked at her because he knows her. He knows her very well from many years ago. I just think that he was shocked that she managed to pull that off. I really do think that, that hoe managed to pull that off because he's not waving at her. Nothing. Everybody else is. Everybody's cheering except him. And everybody missed that. I don't know about you, but I was taught to respect my elders. The Queen is an icon. She gave Harry everything. Everything. I mean, she really took him under her wing when Princess Diana passed away. She always loved her family. The Queen loved her family. But this is a woman who gave everything up. He gave a young woman who didn't really want to be queen, who served her country, who served in the military for reals. Not like Harry, playing bunker, playing video games, eating good curry, guarded, but I don't know how many Gurkhas plus his bodyguards. I can tell you, everybody in the veteran community, that Harry is a fraud. And the 4 medals that you see on his chest are 3 from the Queen's achievement, 1 per each jubilee, plus 1 is a participation medal that he went to Afghanistan. He wasn't honorable in combat. He didn't save anybody's lives, and I doubt that he killed anybody, to tell you the truth. But now he's boasting about these 2 tours of Afghanistan. These tours of Afghanistan were in order to curate his image, because in 2007 he was caught snorting vodka with cocaine while in the military. He never took a drug test in his life. They made sure that they flew him out of the base the week that they announced that they were doing a drug test, which is really odd because they never did. So they sent him at the end of 2007, beginning 2008, to curate his image because it was a huge scandal. And the same thing happened in 2012 because of what he did to that girl. And when he was skiing, and he made her sign an NDA, and allegedly, for legal reasons, she was about 15 years of age. Wow. And it involved a shot glass and a hospital visit. Yet the Queen endures so much for this man. And then there comes Meghan. There comes Meghan, being a nightmare to everybody. And the reason why she was a nightmare to everybody, well, she was a nightmare to begin with. But she was a nightmare because Harry was the Queen's grandson, and she loved them. And then Prince William, and she really loved Catherine, to the point that in her letters that she wrote to the Privy Council,
want to go and see
where
the
she approved,
flowers.
she said,
You're talking.
Catherine Middleton are trusted. That's what the Queen said. And it took, the word trust was not lightly used by the Queen, guys. So I was taught to respect the elders.
Sorry, I'm getting a call.
But anybody.
Okay.
I remember the day my grandfather
go
died.
away in a
I
minute.
wasn't anything. Not to go to school that day. I still remember. It still makes me cry because it's very upsetting. Commonwealth Trust. Yes, the Queen's Commonwealth Trust was created in April 2018, a month before Harry and Meghan, just to make Harry president and Meghan vice president. She made her the patron of the theater, something of the arts. What did they do? She got $1.5 million in clothing allowance, which is like 3 times the amount of all the queens and princesses combined in entire Europe. And what was the reason for the anger? It wasn't the Tiara Gate. This is according to somebody who was very close. And I know that we've seen Kinsey Schofield do a fantastic job, and I'm going to leave her video link so you can go watch it. It's going to be in the video description as how rude Harry was. But, you know, people talk about it, but the real reason was because Meghan Markle wanted a balcony appearance, just like Princess Diana, just like Prince William and Catherine. But the Queen denied it. The Queen said no. Never mind that the tiara gate, never mind that she wanted to spray, cheap spray, a historical church. Never mind that she got a carriage. Never mind that her security cost 32 million pounds, almost $40 million.
Oh, what are you going over this old garbage?
So you know, Harry and Meghan's wedding is the
Just
most
7 years
expensive
old.
wedding in the history of the royal family. Not even Prince William's and heads of state attended. And all for this skank. The Queen was berated because Harry felt that he needed that balcony kiss, just like Princess Diana, just like Fergie, just like Catherine. Because of course Harry's the second in line to the throne, so he wasn't, but you know, he's the second son of the Prince of Wales, so he thought he deserved that. Nobody's talked about that.
No,
What she failed to understand that it's no matter what you do, you know, no matter what tone of voice you use, no matter how kind the words are, no matter how much you give or try to appease a person that is a narcissist and who, no matter what you do, will fall on deaf ears and will always want more. There's a reason why the words you never negotiate with a terrorist, and it's because you never win. They're always dissatisfied. They always want more. Did you know that Meghan Markle's tiara was actually bigger than Princess Catherine's tiara?
Did you know that was Cupid zirconian?
See her berating.
Not a diamond in her tiara. That's a given. That's out there.
Wow.
You think the Queen was going to let her wear a real diamond tiara? I don't think so.
I believe that too, Del. Actually, I do believe that's been around for a long time. That tiara
that's been verified by diamond people that recognise how a diamond reflects in the light. Many diamond experts have.
That is true, Del. That is true.
Have confirmed it. So she sat up there with her little plastic crown and thought she was wonderful. You don't know the Queen like I do. She's vicious. You don't know why that dress didn't fit. It wasn't because they thought she was pregnant. It's because she told the dressmakers, make it look like a baggy sack, and it did. The Queen was a powerful woman, and she worked in magical ways. Never, ever underestimate a woman that stayed on the throne 20 years longer than she needed to. She was brilliant.
Yeah.
Have Harry berate, shout vulgarities at the
Well, it
Queen.
can be a bit naive sometimes.
While Meghan watched and listened and rejoiced, watching how this stupid childman abused his grandmother. And nobody helped. Courtiers stood by, did nothing. But according to some people, that was the reason for the real fight when William found out about it. And not because of Meghan and his wife, no. Catherine can take Meghan any day of the week, any second of them, any day. It was because of the grandmother. And this is, I mean, everything in that Harry spread book, you know, it's all about Meghan. No, he failed to mention that phone call, how he berated the Queen for 10 minutes, how he made her cry. His grandmother, this icon of a woman who guided the nation, a true feminist, a true icon. He denigrated her till the very end, because they were in London when she asked him, she begged him to come and see her. But what did Meghan say? If I don't go, you don't go. And again, Harry berated his dying grandmother and refused her the latest, kindest act. And I'm sorry if I sound upset, because I am upset. A frail queen doing her duty till the day she died. And this absolute disgusting bear allowed to trash her like that. unforgivable. Please leave me your comments and leave me your fondest memories in the comment section of you and your grandparents, beautiful people, because this is too much.
Bearing in mind, you're still discovering things about each other.
Things that were said and the things that were written that I had to go to her to ask.
I have full body chills right now.
Look at Sidley. All right, guys. That was fun, wasn't it?
That was fun. We had a great time.
I thought it was fun.
It was. Okay, you're shutting down?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I'll see you next time.
Okay, guys.
Bye, Dictator.
Bye. Bye, Dale. Bye, Lucia. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, wonderful live. I really enjoyed it. It was great. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you, Snowdrop. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Demon Dictator. Thank you, members. And thank you all for joining me tonight. Have a wonderful evening.